One of the most frustrating journeys in life is pursuit of success. It is not a very clear path, and sometimes you are wandering all over. It is even more frustrating for people who have achieved some element of success by the standards of the society. And in this case, I mean people who have achieved financial success, but despite that, they still feel like they are not yet successful. And it has taken me quite a while until I interacted with some very interesting content that has completely shifted my understanding of what success is. And that shift is what I want to help you understand today, so that in case you are that person also who is trying to figure out what success looks like, then probably stick around through this episode so that you will understand probably what success is. What I'm about to tell you is given to me courtesy of Napoleon Hill. So what Napoleon Hill says is that your business in life is to be successful. There is nothing else human beings are pursuing in this life. You cannot enjoy outstanding success in life without power, and you can never enjoy power without sufficient personality to influence other people to cooperate with you in spirit of harmony. So what I get from that definition of success is that our goal in life is to be successful. You just need to understand what success is. You need to understand what it takes for you to be successful. And you need to understand how you need to look like or how you need to behave for you to be on your way to achieving success, without which you might not see that end of the tunnel. This is the second episode of this series of The Law of Success. And if you're joining us for the first time, my name is Duncan, which basically is a channel for educating people, informing and empowering people. I try my best to get the best quality content for you to study and for you to understand life in general. So what is success, guys? Until the day I studied these 15 principles of success, I didn't define success this way. But now I can define success from this angle. The success is the achievement of a definite chief aim in life. You have to have a lesser focus towards achieving an aim. One of the ways in which people fail to achieve success is when your target is all over. You're trying to achieve so many things around you, and in the process you lose sight of your target, and therefore you give or you experience a bit of success in all the things that you've been focusing on, and in the process you don't end up achieving significant success in your life, and that only comes with frustrations. So if you truly want to experience the beauty of success, then try and pursue a definite chief aim. Basically, have a target. You have to remove aimlessness in your journey. You have to fix your heart and your hand upon a well-conceived purpose. You must work your life around to only narrow down to one purpose. Then wrap everything that you have around that. Your mind, your heart, your hands, your entire body towards that main purpose. Then build the right personality, a personality that knows how to interact and to negotiate with people. The moment you have that combination, then you are on your way to achieving success, guys. This lesson that is being taught to us by Napoleon Hill, he has used it to train so many people, and he has studied the lives of so many great people for him to confirm to you today that this formula for success actually work. Napoleon Hill has gotten a chance to interview very many great people. There is no success without you having one definite aim. Definite aim means that it is very clear on what you're trying to target or what you're trying to achieve. Once you have figured out all that, you need something called power. Napoleon Hill says you cannot enjoy outstanding success in life without power, and you can never enjoy power without sufficient personality. So there is no success without power. But what form of power are we talking about? Power comes in two ways. There is power that you get out of the coordination of your natural physical laws. You need that power. You must be able to coordinate your natural energy and your natural environment. But there's a second form of power, which is the most important. And this form of power is called knowledge. Knowledge is the most important form of power that can push you towards success. And the only problem that we have as human beings is that the knowledge you possess is disorganized. We have not organized the knowledge we have in a way that we can harness power out of it. So what knowledge do you possess? And once you possess that knowledge, how have you organized that knowledge to be able to work around it, to push you to success. Because most of us, as much as we do have knowledge, our knowledge is disorganized. Disorganized knowledge does not produce quality outcomes. Most of us understand just a piece of everything. How about you focus on one definite aim and build the right knowledge towards that aim? If your aim is to become the best neurosurgeon, how about you quieten the noise that comes from all manner of knowledge and try and consume as much knowledge as possible within the space of neurosurgeon? Because that is the only way. It's a lesser focus kind of attention you are giving to your aim, and you're now going to pick only relevant data, only relevant knowledge, and you're making sure that you have organized that relevant knowledge in such a way that it can give you power. Out of that knowledge, you can get something that can push you to provide value to people. Yeah. So what we normally notice is our knowledge is completely scattered, and yet this is the most important form or source of power. What you need to do with your knowledge: structure your knowledge, build a map of that knowledge in such a way that it is instrumental or valuable towards the aim. So look around what you're trying to achieve and then work backwards and structure and draw a map of the kind of knowledge that you need for it to take you to your desired destination. You have to draw a map of the knowledge, and then that will give you the kind of fabric that is necessary for success. So one of the ways in which you gather knowledge is from the works of other people. So you get knowledge that has already been prepared or organized by other people, or you can gather your own facts, your own knowledge through your personal experience of life. But the most resourceful source of knowledge is the knowledge that you gather from other people, and that is the one that you are going to focus on this series. You need to know how to get knowledge out of the works of other people. That means look around what has already been done. Look around what other people have already done and gather it in such a way that it now provides you with power. It is very possible that in life you find very knowledgeable people who have enough power out of the knowledge that they have, but they lack one thing. It is almost impossible to achieve success without the combination of the third element. Your personality could be your missing link to success. You could have already done all the other works. You have already identified your main aim. You have a very clear target, and you have already built the power that you have generated out of the works, but you lack the personality. Guys, always remember this, that human beings buy personalities, that human beings are at the center of that success. And if you have not created a personality that human beings will find appealing or will find relatable, a personality that reduces the friction that exists between the people that you need for you to be able to get to where you want to go, it becomes very hard to achieve success. You need to look inside and ask yourself, what is the personality of a successful person, without which you will experience success but not to the level that you were supposed to, or not to the level that your knowledge and your aim can take you. There are some things that have already been identified that could be the limiting factor, and there are some outstanding personality defects or weaknesses that actually could be stopping you from achieving your success. And one of those weaknesses, which personally I've already identified mine, Napoleon Hill has expressly given me the authority to speak about these things, and I'm doing this not only for your sake but also for my own sake. And I've already identified to me some of the specific areas of my personality that I need to work on. And you also, who is trying to pursue success, these are some of the personality defects or weaknesses that you need to work on. I know most of us, or many of us, can identify one or two things that completely describes them. Look inside and ask yourself, which of these weaknesses do I possess? Because all great people have had to look inside at one point in time, and they realize that if I don't work on this specific weakness, then it will limit me from harnessing the power that comes out of organized knowledge. And it will also limit me from coordinating my energy. It will limit me from coordinating my power, both my natural power and my knowledge power, for me to be able to combine with my aim and target specifically to achieve what I'm setting out to achieve in my life. Don't worry. Ahead of this series, we are going to break down some of those weaknesses and how best to handle them. We are going to explain further how to attack and how to deal with some of those weaknesses so that you can completely transform and become someone who is eligible and capable of succeeding. So guys, I hope so far you have seen the trail of thoughts of this episode. We shall be dwelling on each principle per episode, or even per 2 episodes, depending on how long it is. But these are the 15 principles that you will have to live by to help you transform your personality, to help you to harness your energy and your power, and to help you to connect all these factors into identifying a definite chief aim. And once you coordinate all these faculties, I can guarantee you that success will just be another day in the office. So for my sake, I'm already implementing some of these things, and I can tell you guys for sure that one of the kind of experience or transformation I'm already experiencing personally, I can only thank God that I came across this kind of content, and that is why I am sharing it with you. So we have come to the end of this session, but I ask you to subscribe and follow this channel so that you can see the next episode that I'll be uploading. I ask you to subscribe to this channel and make sure you become a follower of this army of smart people so that on the next episode, you don't get left. What do we intend to do on the next episode? We are going to give you examples of historically how people harnessed the natural power and the knowledge power to be able to come up with discoveries. One of the greatest discoveries that have been done in the world were done by someone called Alexander Graham Bell. And we are going to go into some of the discoveries that he made and how he was able to harness his natural and knowledge power and working on his personality to come up with the best discoveries that we have seen. Using those examples, we'll even show you now how to prepare so that when we'll be tackling the first principle of success, you will be ready to now go with us through that journey. Guys, if this kind of content suits you, if this kind of content tickles something in your being, please make sure you follow me and follow this channel. This channel is here for the long haul. This channel is here to transform you and to educate you. And I am very certain that we are going to experience the kind of transformation that Napoleon Hill intended for human beings. And you are going to be one of those people who will be transformed once we are done. So thank you very much, guys. And I look forward to seeing you again on this platform. And until then, stay safe, take care of yourself, and be transformed one by one.